Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to the Binks Play stream. Thank you so much for being here. Super appreciate that. My name is Binks. I'll be your host for today. If you want gameplay, skip ahead to 12 minutes and 14 seconds. If you're watching the VOD, if you're watching live, you're stuck here with me. There's no choice. What is up, a brother named Anansi? Anansi? I'm gonna say Anansi. Hitting fast forward now? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let's go. I hope they're all having a grand old evening. It's Monday night. What's up? Itachni Spigini from Turkey. Hello to you and yours. Anansi. Love it. Anansi. I'm pretty sure you've told me that before. I'll try and remember it for the future. Hello? Dr. Donkey, how are you? Welcome. What's up, Brigby? What's up, Plus I'm with? Always angry. Apparently wanting me to be here all the time. Immediately angry when I show up. Every time. You like the vibe. If you're watching on YouTube, like every time. We're gonna play some games. African Trickster God. Black Loki. Hell yeah, man. Sounds like something The Rock would play in the MCU. And don't be a piece. Ooh-wee. Hope you had a good weekend. Mine was nice. I went.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
Dr. Batman. Thank you so much, Dr. Batman, for the 11 months. Almost a year. We're getting there. 1 month at a time. I appreciate it. I went and played Magic the Gathering with a group of people who all actually play Magic the Gathering to do a cube draft. And I tell you what, I did pretty well. First round, 2-0. Second round, down 1-0 after the first game. Amazing reverse sweep comeback to win 2-1. And then got stomped in round 3. But it was really fun. I had like a ramp big green monster deck. Like and subscribe. It was cool. I hadn't played Magic the Gathering in a little bit. You played Marvel Mystic Mayhem yet? No. I am willing to play it for the right price if you know someone on their marketing team. Ooh, he showed up with Static Shock. Love Static Shock. I actually don't remember anything about Static Shock, but I definitely watched many hours of it as a child. Like, I remember the vibe of it. So, like, that's what I remember about Static Shock. But I'm old. I'm 30, Jesus Christ, I'm 33, man. So many threes. Sitting here in silence thinking about how old Banks is because he doesn't remember Static Shock. What a world we live in. Some damn music on. I'm gonna lose my mind. You just learned MTG. You got a fantastic or Final Fantasy deck with Tifa as commander from a friend who taught me. That's very exciting. Yeah, Magic the Gathering is cool. I like literally I played maybe in my life total 10 hours of MTG Arena where I did a couple of drafts. I've played like 3 times. I've went out and done like pack drafts. And then now this is my second time cubing with these people. But that is the extent of all of my Magic the Gathering know-how. And it's always so funny when I'm with them because it's me and my roommate's mutual friend from college. We go there and everyone else is like obsessed with Magic the Gathering. So like so many times I'll be like kind of picking up on conversations. And if you don't know Magic the Gathering cards, when people talk about Magic the Gathering, you will literally think it's a different language. I mean, I guess it's probably the same with Marvel Snap. Like, there's only 200 cards in Marvel Snap, and there's like 20,000 Magic cards. I'll like be following someone saying, and then they'll just name like 2 card names, and then like 4 card names, and like 2 sentences back to back, and be like, hell yeah, man. I just make I picked all the big green monsters and put them in my deck, and had a bunch of ramp. It was a lot of fun. Look, I'm in my 20s for someone who's 33. Thank you. I appreciate that. Means a lot. I've been thinking about doing some face moisturizing. I have pretty damn good skin though. I've been pretty damn lucky to been born with pretty good skin. I think I need to start a moisturizing plan. I've been thinking about this. Maybe it's just because I watched Ludwig's video where Jerma gifted him skin cream, and I'm like, oh, if Jerma uses it, I want to use it. Maybe it's just my weird brain. I don't know. You watch a Yu-Gi-Oh stream after not playing the game for 10 years? I say that I heard nothing but gibberish. Yeah, it's crazy. But I mean, I'm sure when people, like, if I was to talk to someone who knows Marvel Snap, to someone else who knows Marvel Snap, to someone who didn't know what Marvel Snap was, then it would probably sound the same way. It would just sound like another, I would just be saying Marvel characters, but like they would mean something different than just like the dude with the shield type shit. Hans Moldman. It's a fun commander, but Doom is best if you ask me. Yeah, being able to ramp out a 6-drop on 3 when you could, or on 2 when you could build the deck is pretty good. A lot of Agatha I was seeing with it, which is quite interesting. Just get ahead, play Agatha early, and then just use like Cosmo and Juggernaut to protect and just play giant cards. Kind of based. Well, anywho, let's start taking a peek at the deck. I have played and tested this deck extensively. A lot of times I'll jump on and kind of either build a deck live or have a deck idea that we're just starting for the first time. But I've actually played quite a bit of this deck on ladder already. Did you not have a Supergiant video years ago? I went to look one up with Susan Storm because essentially the same kind of Hitmonkey enabler. Yeah, it definitely covered Supergiant when it first came out. It was a 4 or 5 when it first came out. It was pretty weak. So this deck is called Vanilla Handwitch. The goal of the deck is like it's a Patriot and Vic Hand deck combined. You have Moonstone that works great with both of them. For hand enablers, you have Kate Bishop, Hood, and Moleman. For Patriot enablers, you have Moleman, Hood, and Moleman, Hood, and Kate Bishop. Wait, did I say the same thing twice? For Patriot, it's Moleman, Hood, sometimes the Herbie Rock, and Mysterio. So it kind of covers like both paths. You have some really good Moleman high rolls and Mockingbird and Sasquatch, which are just both already really good in the deck. The original version that I had looked like this. The original version I was running was quite a bit different. It was running Squirrel Girl, Kyera, Miss Marvel Boy. So this is like the idea we started with was Squirrel Girl, Kyera, Marvel Boy. Basically just play out 1-drops early, buff them up, and then be able to just kind of like pound some big stats later and boost up your cards later that are already on the field. And then I showed this deck to KM Best because I think I matched with him on ladder 2 nights ago when neither of us were streaming and we were talking about it. And he was asking me about the deck, and I was tinkering with, I was doing some really weird stuff, and then, you know, he pushed me towards the Patriot idea. It's like, okay, Patriot, Moonstone, Victoria Hand could have some really cool things. And then I landed on this. I was playing it on ladder and actually doing pretty successful. And then I showed KM Best this deck, and he's like, why the hell don't you have Mysterio in your deck? You have Sasquatch, Patriot, and Mockingbird. And that was a very good question because it's a great card with the 3 of those. But I think I'd considered it, but with Squirrel Girl and Mysterio, you just run into crazy board space issues and it just didn't work. But then when he said that, I was like, you know what, you're right. I can't just shove Mysterio in this, but that probably just means I cut the Squirrel Girl, which means I cut the Marvel Boy. Which means I probably don't have to worry about Kyera to open room for Mysterio. And then I wanted Hood in originally because Hood has synergy with both. Mole Man and Hood are really cool because they have synergy with both Victoria Hand and Patriot. So I wanted Hood in, but it just didn't really work. So then that opened up the door for Misery Hood, which is just a brutal combo to go against. You know, you pay what? It's like 7 energy for 23 power. It's just really, really efficient, and all those things can get boosted as well. And then, yeah, you get the room for Mysterio to come back in, which already has good synergy with Patriot. Lets you play early Sasquatch. Just playing out Mysterio basically halves the cost of Mockingbird. Just a lot of amazing things that Mysterio adds in. So I think that the deck is at the best that it is. Great Killmonger got nerfed. So the original version with Kyera was kind of more thinking about Killmonger. But this deck you can run, you could basically just hold all the 1-drops in your hand and burst them on the final turn. So I actually don't think it's that bad against Killmonger as you would think. The original version had to run Kyera because the Killmonger matchup was just unwinnable if you didn't run it. But this version, you can hold the 1-drops until later. So it actually does really, really well. Another notable inclusion here is Herbie. I think Herbie does incredible with the deck for 2 reasons. One, the Rock is just good. The Rock is just really good. So taking a 4-power Rock, it's usually 6 power. If you get Moonstone and Patriot, it's 8 power. So then you're getting 211 out of your Herbie. Really, really efficient. And then I think that the main reason most of the time to run Herbie is because you just get a turn with extra energy. You basically invest into Herbie and then you get extra energy later. And that extra energy is really good if we need to cheapen our Mockingbird at the right time, if we want to pump up our Sasquatch on a certain turn, or if it's just the final turn, you can get more burst. I usually never click the other 2 buttons. Like this one, if you have to, you click it. Obviously, this one you probably never really click. But the other 2, the Rock and the +2 energy, are both incredible in the deck. So I had some suggestions when I was... why was this so weirdly too big? It's really weird. It didn't mess up my mainstream. I just think that Herbie, I think Herbie does really, really well with this deck, and I think that if I didn't have Patriot, I would probably try and cut the Herbie for something else. The idea of well, what's my beautiful sweet princess name? The idea of Mirage was popped around. Mirage is probably just fine if you don't want to run Herbie or if you don't have it, because it is a new Series 5 card that probably didn't have the biggest amount of priority. If you don't have Herbie, you could try Mirage. I think Mirage is a little weird. I already have such hand space issues. It's because Mole Man and Kate Bishop go 1 extra card when you play it. So you have to have 5 cards in hand to play one of these. So like Mirage, I felt like it might add a little bit too much, but the deck is probably really strong with Mirage. Mirage is just a fantastic card. I don't think Rhino would be good. I mean, Herbie just clears Rhino in every capacity, I think. Like, Rhino, obviously, you could play it a little bit later, but board space is an issue whenever you're playing Mysterio. So I don't think that having another card that gives me more board space issues. The limiting factor on the final turns is often board space, because you have just so many powerful 1-drops that you generate. Also, peer at my absolutely flawless Black Swan split that I got today after buying the new card. Just works incredibly well with this border. I've been holding on to one of these for a while, and I'm happy I did, because I think that this just hits with this border. Just the color scheme feels really good. The cosmic with like the things going around kind of, I feel like, fits like the theme the 2099 border is trying to do. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Yeah, Floating Skull is great. Yeah, anything else to talk on with the deck? I don't think so. I think we can jump in. I've found it to be really strong. Very fun, very strong deck to play. The name doesn't really make sense, but it's one of those things. Sometimes something sticks in my head and I just can't get it out. In this case, it was Vanilla Handwitch, which doesn't really make sense, but I did find funny. I tell you what, I did adjust my camera a little bit, so we're gonna a slight adjustment. Is that lined up? Little off. Little off. Here it is now. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay, so turn one. Generally do just like to get the hood down. Obviously, we're not going to want it on Nexus. Let's play it middle. The win for the Northern Line collab. I shot my shot. One of my most popular Twitter posts of all time is me asking Northern Line to have me on the show to play Marvel Rivals with him. And he did DM me and he said, hey, I don't think so. I'm actually not playing Marvel Rivals anymore. I just uninstalled it. Which hurt a little bit, but okay, that's what happens in this world sometimes. I probably won't want to hit both of them with my factor code is still on. It shouldn't be. That's cool. I purposely turned... Oh, I know exactly what probably happened, actually. I know exactly why that code is probably still going. You can still use the link if you would like. Sorry. Okay. This turn, we are gonna well, Moonstone's gonna land right, so we probably want that there. We have no idea if they're gonna have Killmonger or anything, so I think we just throw that there. We're fine. Deck tracker not working for some reason. Okay. Yeah, deck tracker is acting a bit funky. Cannot tell a lie there. We could do something like this. Could run into some trouble. Obviously, if they have Killmonger, we're completely cooked. But what if they don't? Is the thing. Have we thought about this? Consider what if they just simply don't have Killmonger? Then we could win, is the thing. And that's exciting. See if I turn it on and turn it back off if it works. That's sometimes... God damn it. Still seems to be freaking out. Well. This could still just be enough. Reading 6. Go to 23. They have to add 20. I don't know. What the hell?
Behold my mighty hand.
Why did I think that was the last turn? Yeah, we might be able to win if they don't have Iron Man, I guess. Why did I think that was the last turn? Didn't I play Mole Man, Pim, Basic Arrow?
Escape.
Oh, because... Oh, Luna. The snow was messing me up. Okay. I thought it was turn 5 when I played Mole Man, Basic, Pim, which is why I was setting up to crack the Ice Cube. Yeah. Been there before. Won't be the first time that happens, won't be the last. Promise you that. I'm glad it wasn't, though, because... Well, I guess I would have won if that's all they could have done. Play Hood. We'll probably play Mysterio, too. Just get the Mockingbird sorted. I've not watched Fantastic Four, no. I probably won't see it in theaters, if I could be honest with you. I had a much more important thing to watch in theaters. I had to catch Mission Impossible. Very, very important. Wow, okay. But Mysterio into Squash, it's always a fantastic way to be ahead. Usually Rocket Raccoon will indicate that they're... usually Rocket Raccoon will indicate there's some kind of bounce list, which is much less likely to have like a Shang than other lists. You can always be honest with you. Thank you. That's all I ask, honestly. Really all I ask for. Don't. Okay, thank you. Don't hit my Sasquatch, man. That would be so fucking rude. So rude for no reason, bro. But we have 14 left. It's going to be pretty hard for them to get over top of. They have an okay bounce start, it looks like. But, like, Dream Dimension will probably mess them up. I think we snap here. And then we probably go into Demon Herbie next turn. Then maybe try and set up Mole Man something. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. If they're going to play Rocket Raccoon again, they probably play it right. Do this. Bishop right. Okay. Pop the Vormir. So this turn they can't do too terribly much. They don't have any setup for their one drops. I think we're going to be in action here. So decision time. We have Herbie that can just double this turn, so give us 3. Usually like pretty okay. The other thing that we can consider is holding, which will give us 4 points or like 6 points or 0 with the energy. So let's just take the 3. And then next turn, if we Mole Man, we will have either Patriot Rock Mockingbird or Patriot Mockingbird. Maybe get Victoria Hand as well. We could play like Bird, Victoria Hand, Rock would also be really, really strong. Damn. Got me with the damn freaking Rocket Raccoon, bro. Okay. Great hit. Mom, Vic would be so nice here. Black Swan. I think we have to go 9 middle. Then again, it comes down to Rock Patriot or Rock. Rock Patriot helps this lane as well. just scared of getting pushed over top left. We'll see. 13 points added. Middle is very strong. We're adding 6 points left, so we'll be at 20 left. Right, we're just throwing. I might call this out and go really hard in another lane, so they could definitely catch us. Herbies are different every time. Okay. That's their strongest cards. That's really good for us. Oh man, they didn't have anything, bro. Yeah, this is kind of why we snapped. Like, we were just... Like, you don't have, like, a Black Swan down... And, like, Dream Dimension is going to really mess with, like, what you can do on, like, the turn before. The top end of this deck is just really, really soft compared to most decks. But very, very well played top to bottom there. Good time snap. Perfectly played final turn, I feel. Love to see it. Valkyrie in this deck would be interesting. I pretty strongly disagree. But Jay-Wall, you are a better player than me. I don't know. I don't think Valkyrie would... I guess, I don't know. I just don't know how to use Valkyrie. I've never known how to use Valkyrie. Even when she was, like, decent at times. Oh, for people who are here, a really interesting thing that's happening at the end. We're going to be raiding over into friend of the show, R. Hickey. And me and him are going to be watching a bunch of sumo. Because we both watch sumo. And there's a July tournament that has been happening. And we both have avoided watching weeks or days 12 through 15 of the tournament. And we're going to be watching them live together. Should be really, really fun. Herbie's pretty much the best one to get down early. I don't know how we're going to deal with the Nexus. I see Korg. This is probably that Darkhawk. I don't know. It's like a Darkhawk Ronin deck. Okay. Well, having Vickhand Moonstone against Sentinels is good. Give me extra energy, please. Put the Vickhand over there. Very rude. Unbelievably rude. Levels of rudeness almost unexpected by how rude they are. I guess we try this. Next turn, we can Hood Misery left. Oh, wait. We probably want to Hood Misery middle. Let's stack these. I guess Hood Misery is not as good because the demons are so expensive. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out on the day. Stop putting rocks in my deck, man. Mole Man is technically like a Mole Man is technically a counter to Darkhawk, technically. But their play is just Ronin middle. We beat it with Demon Demon? Demon Demon is plus 16. Their Ronin will be 5 plus 10. Their Ronin will be 15. They will be at 27. We will be at... Five plus 5. Or 5 plus 10. 15. 28. 28. We're hitting 16. We're going to 25. Not enough. If it's Darkhawk, it's the exact same thing. We lose to either card that they definitely have in their deck.
Escaped.
Darkhawk is... No, Darkhawk is bigger. Darkhawk is 13 plus... Or 3 plus 14. Darkhawk's 17. Rona would be 15. That was a really rude Gorgon. Dog seems kind of bad here. It's mostly because the card is bad. It's just so hard to fit it in. Like, the Herbie helps, maybe. I really like Herbie. I think that I was, like, a little too quick to judge. Or, like, the +2 energy on Herbie is just... It's crazy. Oh, we're going fully loaded. Well, okay, we'll go fully loaded. Can people stop playing Gorgon, man? It's so messed up. It's actually so messed up of you to play Gorgon against me. I can't tell a lie. I don't even know what to do. I guess I still do this. Maybe I get a high roll on Mockingbird or Squash. Like, brother, you gotta fucking stop. Can you chill, man? Can you simply choose to chill, bro? All I ask is for you to choose to potentially chill. You are a rascal. You're a piece of garbage, and I don't like you, Aeon. And it's not fair that I'm telling you that I don't like you because I know that you have no effect over this. But I'm just telling you, from the bottom of my soul, I hate you right now. An unfair thing to do. I cannot agree more. I cannot agree more. I cannot agree more. Oh, God. I hate you, dude. I hate you, man. I hate you. I don't want to. I want to love all people in this world, but you're making it real hard. I gotta imagine they have Mystique, right? They did lose one draw. I can only play 2 cards, man. The extra energy did fuck all. So if they can't Mystique, they have 2 cards left. They probably play both of them. One almost always goes left. That'll put them at 24. One would probably go middle, putting them at 18. I can beat both of those. All right, I'm gonna say they don't have Mystique.
Victory.
I don't know, man. We survived double Gorgon. We survived double Gorgon Mobius, man.
Everybody's a big fan.
We survived double Gorgon Mobius. This deck can do anything. Expert B. Thank you so much, Expert B, for the Prime Marino. I very often don't play around one card when they have lost a draw. So Time Theater, even though it double Gorgoned us, it did lose them a draw as well. So they only had access to 66% of their deck. That means like a third of the time they won't have Mystique. It worked. GG's Aeon. If you rewatch the VOD, I did say mean things about you, but it's just because you double Gorgon me. It's nothing about you as a person. For the record. But I did say some rude things. I can't tell a lie. Yeah, my hand was 5 3-drops and a full cost Mockingbird. If you didn't have Mystique though, I don't think you could have beat me. I was gonna play 10 middle, 10 left. I guess you could have had tech, obviously, but did I say something about cursing their ancestors? I don't think so. I don't think I went that far. I was just saying shit though. I can't tell a lie that I was just saying shit. I would be remiss. Love extra energy, yes we do, folks. No, I don't have Mad Thinker, and I think the card's probably dreadfully bad. If I had to guess if the card was good, I would guess that it's probably horrendously awful. Jesus Christ, I don't know, man. Just play cards here, I guess. See what they do. I wish you could tell which cards are actually flipped. If we see Jane Foster come out, we obviously leave. If we don't, maybe we cope stay. It's probably something Zola, right? Maybe not, though. Maybe they wouldn't be able to set that up. And they're Herbie. We'll cope stay. No. Good card. Good card.
I am Iron Man.
Good card. The best hit.
I am Iron Man. I am.
Unless something crazy's going on, we're gonna get a dub here. A casserole against the turn 3 Mr. Negative? You shouldn't have.
Victory.
Take those every damn day. So if it would have been Iron Man, it would have been 0 tie? We would have won either way. Right? They would have had 22. We would have... It would have only been a half-baked casserole if they got the Iron Man. Holy cow. We take those, man. Is there any chance Bishop is going to this deck? Maybe. I just don't know if... I don't know what I would cut for it. The only card you could really cut if you were trying to add Bishop would be Herbie, and I don't think Herbie... It would be better than Herbie. At least from my personal playstyle. For your playstyle, it might be... But I try and make sure that people know that. I feel like... People don't realize that just because I don't think a card is right when I play it, doesn't mean a card isn't right when you play it. So I try and be honest about that as much as I can, but... Maybe Bishop would work better for you than Herbie in this deck, or maybe if you don't have Herbie, then Bishop is a good slot in. You could try Mirage as well. But Herbie really kind of ties everything together. You actually did one with your play then. You had Negasonic, move Jeff right. Negasonic left, move Jeff right, Sentinel right. Yeah, you would have got me. You would have got me. I was not playing around Negasonic for damn sure. I'm not going to play the Hood until I have Misery with Sanctum. We probably are going to have to retreat. I would say most likely this game, because like Sanctum is just horrific for us. Why you don't understand Shang and negative decks? Shang and negative decks that run Null makes perfect sense, IMO.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
It's confusing to me when they're not running Null, but like the Null Zola stuff, sometimes you just don't have enough juice to actually make that good, and Shang is good with it. I think Shang is probably all right. Well, I'm glad to know that that's going on. Problem is I literally just cannot win right, I don't think. I don't think there's any way I could possibly win right. There is. I have to top deck Misery next turn. We'll just take +2 now, I think. This is the best way to get power that's not board space. No, I should have waited for the doubler. Yeah, I should have waited for the doubler. Good call, Ron. I literally thought about that right after I did it. Oh, I needed the Doombot to go right, probably. Okay, we got the Misery. But there is a chance. This is the only line that we have winning lines with. Actually, it's probably hard for them to win. Well, I don't know. We're heading, what, 10? We go to 16? Depends on what their top end is. Now, if the Doombot lands right, we are in business right now. Ah! That card's terrifying. Probably be like a 50-50. Oh, it activates now. That's so huge. Hey, freaking guy, dude. I think we need Vic, right? Because they're going to get another Doombot. This is 12. Yeah, it's not even enough. Not even close. Yeah, if it had hit Patriot there, Patriot would have been 4. We would have had 13. We could have added 16. We could have got to 29. Ties the Doombots. We still probably would have lost. Yeah, I think it was just dead either way. Even if it hit the Herbie, the best hit, I still think we lose there. Even with I guess if we would have top deck Vic, maybe I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, and the thing got +2. That's true. Yeah, dude. Think First Steps. It's been showing up a decent bit, and it seems a lot better than I gave it credit for at first. The problem is, like, outside of the Grand Arena, it's somewhat hard to get activated. Like, you kind of would have to play Doom 2099, and like, while we did just get stomped by it, I'm not gonna pretend like we didn't. I don't think that Doom 2099 is very strong. It has so many counters that just kind of soul crush it, it feels. Maybe it's a little bit better right now that I'm giving it credit for. There's definitely a chance of that. Okay. Do we take Rock here? No, I think we hold up. I think we hold up. Worst hit in the deck. Mobius player. Very fun and cool. Have to develop Black Swan this turn. Probably should leave. Whatever. Let's stay. Probably should leave, though. Oh my god, no. We should leave. Mobius makes that not work. Of course.
Escaped.
Of course, of course, of course. Oh, hello, Mr. Butt Squad. How are ya? Yeah, Mobius does crush. Oh, it doesn't really crush the deck. You can deal with Mobius sometimes, but That game in particular, I don't think we were going to get there. Love this Tifa avatar. So what's really cool about Hawkeye is we actually guarantee, well, we don't guarantee. There's one way it wouldn't. If we hit exactly basic, arrow and, if we hit exactly basic arrow and whatever the other one is, the Pym arrow. If we get exactly basic Pym arrow, which is, I don't even know what it is, not very likely. Then we can't clear this. We'll keep a space open here. So we've got grapple arrow. We could play like demon, whatever the other arrow was, and grapple it away. And if we got acid, we could obviously send acid over arrow their way. Which actually acid might have been bad because that deck probably had brood stuff. We actually maybe just needed grappling arrow. I don't know. No, I'm glad we're taking these one cube retreats at the right time. And we're winning bigger games. That's good. I usually don't do that. I did almost stay in that thing saying that Black Swan would get me out of the game where they snap because they played Mobius. But that's neither like here nor there or whatever. Oh, Hood Enjoyer. Merlin would be a good thing to replace Herbie? Maybe. I think Merlin would give me terrible hand space issues if I were to play it. Terrible hand space issues, I think. Yeah, I feel like you could work this deck to have Merlin, but like I said, if I were to play it right now, I feel like I would just have horrendous hand space issues and be mad the whole time. It's gonna be really hard to win Asgard against the Wolf deck. We're trying though. They could also have Killmonger, which is, well, less likely they have Killmonger now if they're going to play that out. I think next turn we want to burst to set up Sasquatch. It scares me to play because I want the Patriot there, I think. I think I have to do this. Okay, lose a draw, that's fine. I technically gain one draw. No Misery is really bad.
Opponent snapped.
He's Negasonic. Negasonic's a little weird in this deck. Could be though. I'm still willing to whisk the Demon on just points, but we'll play Demon first. Maybe they're like Enchantressing us right or something. Like Misery. He's a little tough here. Question really is are they going to be able to, are they going to jump this werewolf back right? Split? There's no real clean way to split push. Like, Misery kills the grapple arrow, so it's like only net 6 power left. Might have to be what we do, though. Misery right? I mean, it's only 6 power again. It kills the Hawkeye. And then if they don't jump the wolf, it dies. A little too much. Wow, that was a very powerful play. Obviously, the Crown City makes it look a little worse. So with no Crown City, I still didn't win with Misery Mockingbird left. Wow, really tough position to be in. Overcommitting left kind of sealed the deal for me. I should have put... I was really thinking about changing it to Pim Arrow left, into Sasquatch, into Grapple Arrow Demon middle, which I think would have led to us having much better winning options, or at least being able to fear him. I don't know if we were ever winning with Crown City flipping, but with Crown City not flipping, we probably had outs there then. Interesting. Interesting. Crazy they committed nothing left, though. Yeah, it's surprising, for sure. Especially on a snap. But maybe that was their intention. Maybe their intention was to make me think they were going hard left to play my biggest cards there and then not commit, which is a really, really good snapping strategy. No new schedule. Mondays might be late in general. I still haven't decided yet. I'm still going back and forth about whether I want Monday to be always later like this. It might be. I think it helps me if I have like trips and stuff like that to have Monday to come back and like get back in the swing of things. I'm not positive yet. Ullman. Boom, boom. Okay. Turn 1 Zabu, turn 3 Galacta. Bad rock hit. Very unfortunate. I would have loved that Mysterio if I'm being so honest with you. Okay, chances they have Killmonger not low. I wouldn't say high necessarily. A bunch of extra energy next turn. I do want... what am I really... I guess we want both Vican and Patriot for sure. This, I guess. I don't love it. Lucker. At least that's kind of an annoying card sometimes to have if they're playing Fenris next turn. Four spots available. Debating if I should play the hood or not. Also, I think I'm gonna do this. I should do bird. This will be the same price next turn. Try it like this. Put the hood right because we can move like bird there. We can threaten moving bird there. Okay, no Fenris Wolf. It's good. Patriot's not the good one to get. I have to expect Killmonger here. If Killmonger comes down, we lose the rocks, we lose the hood. It's not that big of a deal. What if we did like full throw right? $19 middle. Highs. Brood staying there. Maybe wants a little more. This. Look at this. Spooky. Oh, that'll get us. That'll get us 5, sure. So, wow, I just can't believe they didn't Killmonger there. I wasn't expecting the thing, man. I certainly wasn't expecting the thing, I tell you that. We could have pushed 18 right, technically. But I don't know if I would have... I don't know. We could have put Squash Mockingbird right. So we did have a winning line. That was potentially one of my outs originally. Maybe I should have considered that a little bit more. Because like smashing 18 points from -1 is really surprising. Could have considered that more. All right, y'all, we're getting 3-minute ad break. If you don't want to see the ads, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. You can do that, of course, by clicking the subscribe button. Use a little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. For the first time in a while, there's more non-subscribing watchers than there are subscribed watchers for a lot of my streams and stuff. So make sure that if you're not subscribed on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And also hit the like button. You. Talking to you right now. You. Hit the like button on YouTube. It helps. Broken card, the thing? I don't think that's true. Good, though. It breaks cards. It's a card that breaks things. Maybe that's what you meant. Absolutely not broken? That person said it was, though. I did update some cards and make them pretty. You already saw the Black Swan. There was also a speed variant in the shop, which I had to get immediately and not think twice. Pretty sick speed variant. Question for you though, chat. Do you like this or this better? The background is very novel. It's like them in high school or something. I don't know what this is supposed to represent. It's like in an eating contest. Maybe it's in an eating contest situation. But I get that there's cool things happening in the background. I feel like this looks nicer. I feel like this puts the focus. I feel like this unfocuses you from the card. Because you're like, why are there numbers in the background? What's going on? Whereas this, it's like, it's just me eating with my friends in like a little frosted glass situation. It is anime speed. Yeah, it's anime high school speed for sure. I upgraded all of my Fantastic Four First Steps car. Oh, I got this Venom. Which is also awesome. Very, very good variant. And a good value bundle. I added the neon border to all the Fantastic Four First Steps cards. I think they look good in them. You might have already noticed the one that I had on Herbie. Who isn't... He's kind of part of the Fantastic Four in many ways. But I got them all with it. I feel like it's nice and synergistic. I have one left to throw on... I have one left to throw on Invisible Woman as well. It's just a good color scheme, you know? The carnagized Captain Carter does look very cool as well. So red though. Like the reddest variant I've ever seen. Alright, let's get back into some gameplay. Not climbing well. We've lost rank so far. I feel like the deck's been feeling good though. First hour, it's felt good. I'm taking some losses though. -2 cubes, 40% win rate, first 10 games. Obviously not where you want to be. Not terrible either. Good chance that we'd play this Mysterio for top deck Mockingbird or Squash. And then if we don't, then Moleman's a perfectly fine card to play out. Especially because then we're more likely to hit Mockingbird or Squash for 2 demons. Stinger, thank you. Surgler. Surge is a good card. I'm saying this. Excuse me. Keep hand space. Always got to keep hand space afloat. Worst hit in the deck. We have Panopticron though. I need Black Swan down this turn. I'm getting better at remembering that, which I'm pretty happy about. I think we go Hawkeye because we want Hawkeye in hand for... Next turn we can play one of them out pretty easily. I don't know what they're cooking up right now. Oh, come on, man. Cooking up just getting a free win for nothing. That makes the game a lot easier for them, I'm sure. Maybe if we had Acid Arrow, we had some potential outs here. But we are just dead, unfortunately. Come on. You're gonna make me... Alright, whatever. Get out of here. What are we doing?
Escaped.
I know the Merlin turns can get weird. I've been on the other side of it. It's just... Well, I just snap and get me out, put me out of my misery, dude. Unfortunate game there. Nothing we could have done. Just RNG, flip, made the game unwinnable. No worries at all. Correct. We'll have to see about that. We will have to see about that. Probably going to Herbie instead of Hawkeye. Herbie and a Mole Man is probably a little better. Gives us better chances to get our +2 energy. Could hopefully lens somewhere we can misery it and we get to misery. These are all good things. Ula. Okay. We wanted to play both our next 2 cards there. Monkey S. Honestly, we're completely fine. They might be playing Storm there though. Might be yeah, that's an insane play. All right. Yeah, Shanna is pretty good in a TVA game. I can't deny that. Shanna's quite strong in a TVA game. Seen the Fantastic Four twice? That's crazy. Tell you what, I'm gonna be a little freak and play Hood off of Gamma Labs. Catherine Bishop, I presume. Oh, fuck off, bro. Actually, fuck off. Alright. Kind of. Not really. But a little bit. We're much less alright right now. Come on, dude. Give me a good hit at one point. At any point, man. Just give me a good hit. That's all I ask. We can get to 1 point with the Sasquatch. Middle. That's what we're holding our hats on right now. It's not good, man. It's not looking good. Probably shouldn't have accepted the snap. Dude, the amount of like terrible luck I've hit the last few games. I guess the random Sokovia that my opponent created that discarded their Shanna was bad for them too. So I guess there was some okay luck I've been finding. +4 Mysterio, eh? game. +4 Mysterio, I see.
Escaped.
That's a good card. That is a good card, man. I would put a 216 in my deck any day. Really rough game. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if we had our misery, we were just completely fine. So, not much we could do there. Our whole game plan was set up against something that pulled a card away at the last second. There's not very much you can do as far as, I guess, worrying about that too much. At least I try not to. I just don't know what the fuck to do, man. What is going on, bro? Some bizarro world shit, Bram. Bizarro world shit right here. Can't tell a lie. They could not be able to get middle either, and we just go to a total points off, which, like, we could win, I suppose. Oh, okay. Strange Academy kind of changes everything.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir type shit. Bro, give me... I've hit the fucking bird in the Sasquatch. Okay, everything's chill. Everything's chill. Everyone stop worrying so much. I don't know, man. Kind of just all comes down to what lands middle. Okay, Thor guaranteed 10, potentially more. No, they lost their misery. They probably won't run both. They probably won't run both. Actually, fuck off and die. What do you want from me, man? Wait, we could win. We could win middle. Wait, hold. Fuck it, we ball, man.
Mjolnir, to me.
Close. We win the... We lose by one! Bro! Ah! I find it disingenuous to base this deck right now off of what's happened. I find it very disingenuous to try and base the stats of this deck right now on what I've been barreling through. That's so crazy. We lost by one. I mean, like, Gore Hammer makes plenty of sense there. But if they would have played like Gore left to try and cover, Alright, maybe we need to rename the deck. I love vanilla Hamwich. I'm resetting the deck. I'm doing it. We need a fresh look at this deck. We need a fresh look. Victoria Patriot Witch. Maybe that's good. Maybe that'll be good. Not Necrobouncer. As much as I love you, Necrobouncer. Yeah, you should be able to play around Killmonger if you expect it's coming. So if you see like the Fenris, you see pure Surfer stuff, you should be able to play around Killmonger with how Black Swan and everything operates. But it's not always so easy. It's obviously very easy to just say, you know, hold when they have Killmonger, but sometimes it's very hard to know when and or if it's coming. At that point, I don't really know what there is to do. Yes, dude. Okay. I am going to snap. Because most likely, they are... Most likely, they are some kind of negative list. And if they play negative next turn, we could stuff their hand with, like, Vickhand Patriot. But they played negative here. Right? They might think, haha, I have played Mr. Negative, I win. And then we're just like, well, what if you had Victoria's... Well, I guess we'd probably rather give him Herbie. Well, what if you had, like, Herbie and Patriot in your hand? What would you do then? Instead of those beautiful negative cards that you wanted. How'd you feel about this? If instead of drawing 2 good negative cards, you draw none. Would you like this? Or you think, oh, haha, they set it up. And now you're in trouble. Nope. Just gonna do the same shit again. Just gonna do the same exact shit I just did. Just gonna do the same thing. That'll bet it doesn't matter. Last turn. Over Victoria Hand, it does matter. Good calls. It is technically better. Good calls. Sorry about that. Possible top decks would be... Yeah, and then we can get Moonstone here. That's actually a really good point. Possible top decks could be Moonstone. We just do this, right? They could have Killmonger, but I guess I'll just hope that they don't. Yeah, I agree, opponent. This is very annoying. That's why I'm doing it. I agree that it's incredibly annoying, opponent. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. Because your deck sucks when you don't draw your negative cards. It does indeed. They might try and Shang one of these lanes. It's like unlikely it would do anything. Yeah, good call. Sorry about that, Monster. That was a really, really good point to make sure not to give them Vic Hand. Am I going to lose to Gore Mystique here? That would really suck. No, we're not, but it is close as it could humanly be. It is as close as it could humanly be, I tell you what.
Victory.
Holy cow. Very scary. Yeah, the double Psylocke kind of made sense with Gore Mystique. Maybe I shouldn't have played the last Sentinel. Did I have a play that was non-Sentinel I could have done? Yeah, I should have played this. I should have played this. Or Mysterio. Mysterio didn't get buffed. I don't know. That's all. I should have played Mysterio. This is also a... It's also an unrevealed. Don't... Just... Everyone shut up. Yeah, GG's Snap Nation. I was really scared because, like, as I was finishing, I was like, man, they got double pay, like, Gore Mystique might get me. I was just thinking about how I could have played around Gore Mystique a little bit more. I honestly just thought that you would retreat. I honestly thought you would just retreat with not playing Mr. Negative on 4 and then never drawing a single negative card outside of the first one. That would have been very if it were me, I would have retreated once I saw 2 cards land middle, if I could be so honest with you. Love the deck design. Thank you. I've been thinking about this deck for a long time. I think Mole Man is... I think most people are thinking Mole Man is bad. I think this style of deck is very good. I do think Mad Thinger is ass, but I think that Mole Man has something to him. This like synergy of like Patriot, Vic Hand, Hood, and Mole Man is really, really strong. Go here, I think. Like getting this down early. We could get some more 1-drops. Yeah, let's take more 1-drops. Give us more options for later turns. With 10 or more power here. Not close, unfortunately. But yeah, very unlikely they have Killmonger. Okay. Save their Sunspot. You. We have time, so let's just slow play this a little bit. Slow play it. Take what the game brings to us. I feel like they're not in a good position right now. I don't mind this. I might just stuff the Sasquatch right. Just tell him to beat it. Let's just stuff the Sasquatch right, tell him to beat it. Hurts. At least I won't get Fantastic Heart buffed anymore, I guess. So if they just press button here and float. They just press button here and float. They will get 4, 2, 7. They need to play something right. Which if they have a giant Hulk, it might just not matter. Then they might not be able to float. Oh, well, I guess if they play anything right, it doesn't really matter. I think our play is kind of simple as. It sucks if it doesn't work, but I think we set ourselves up for a pretty good chance of success. I'm pretty happy with how we set everything up. Novacan hurts, obviously, because now we can't augment right. But we'll just see what the best thing it can do is. So it's just middle. If it's Big Hulk, we obviously lose. No float, though. Tough. Where'd their discount come from? Oh, they had an extra energy from Starbrand Crater. Yeah, it's just tough. Yeah, I mean, landing the Sasquatch there was the strongest points I could have landed there, I think. If I would have known they had 8, I probably would have left. I should have thought about that a little more. If I remember they had 8. Yeah, thank you, Monster. I did miss that. If I remember they had 8, I probably would have went from it. Thank you for the Black Swan variant love. I just got it today. I'm very proud of it. It looks beautiful. Okay, so we have our Mysterio and a Sasquatch set up. Hard to say no to it. How do I say things, chat? I ask myself this every day. If we get the Sanctum, the Mysterio comes really strong, but I can't use all of it. And they're going to have Shadow King. Kind of just a nightmare situation, if you ask me. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Give me the Rockman. I hate it here, dude. I fucking hate it here, man. Holy moly. Ooh, activate, activate. Damn. Missed the APM check. Think they're gonna beat that? I hope they don't have Killmonger, man. That would really suck. Be a real buzzkill. Patriot means that they can't just Juggernaut middle. I might go all right. I think I just go all right. If this fucking Sakaar kills me, I'm gonna crash out, dude. I don't know why they thought they would win. They lost to pass.
Victory.
The Rockler. They absolutely should not have stayed, though. They lost the pass. I don't know why they stayed. Maybe they're friend of the show. Maybe they're just one of the very few people who never retreat in Infinite. I do feel like this deck is pretty damn good at getting you out of a jam. Like, I feel like you'd think a lot of times, like, oh, I just got no chance. Then sometimes, man, you just get a bunch of little cards and you just play them all and they're all like decent size and then you just win by like a lot. Like, what the heck is even that, man? No grapple arrows, Pog. No grapple, no acid in the Dust Domain location. We just absolutely love to see there. No acid, no grapple just hurts so bad, man. It's like grapple is insane, right? Because it gets you left. But acid also super, super strong. Do you think if I snap after they see this Patriot, they may leave? Yeah, I could Misery her. The problem is, like, I only get one this turn. Yeah, I mean, I think both grapple and acid are so good that it's worth it. They could also play around acid right now. It's like Moonstone hasn't done much yet. No, it has. It's very good. Great card. They have to fill one of the places. I don't know if I could run this Acid Arrow out. Acid Arrow mid, if they fulfill mid, it's kind of just a death sentence. Try this. Oh. Sucks that we can't win left.
I'm sure all of you are interesting and have wonderful things about you. But looking at you in the street, you all look so much the same.
Oh, is this that Gore deck? Isn't that Gore deck, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 power Gore. Depends on how many 1-drops they have. Sure, it could be Bastard. Yeah, if this is Sable Gore, we're very dead.
I am Iron Man.
I'm also dead. Oh, man, I really wish Moonstone Right won, dude. Let's remove Mass sometimes. Could have been a top deck. But yeah, I probably should have just left there against Gore anyway. Really sucks that we weren't able to win left. I didn't even realize this is the Gore that that was the deck that I played or I put out yesterday. Till the very end. Too easy. 5 me. Get ahead middle. Top deck Squash we played. If not, we Mole Man. Unless we have a feeling they definitely have Mobius. I don't think we have necessarily a feeling that they definitely have Mobius. Rude. Fine hit. It's whatever. 2-drops are fine. It's gonna happen in pretty commonly. There's not much you can do about it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
This might be the other deck that I showed today. Very rude. Even Stevens. This, I suppose. Cannonball is obviously a threat. I'm gonna go Cannonball left. Wait, do we make an insane read into Cannonball left? Goliath left does make more sense. Lose by 1. It's tough. Lose by 1. Yeah, Goliath left probably makes more sense there. I don't know. It does suck to play against 2 decks that I just posted on YouTube in a row. That does hurt, man. It's not a great feeling. Maybe now we'll face the mirror match. You ever consider becoming a VTuber? Nah. My face is too beautiful to hide it behind pixels. It is a compliment. It just hurts. Just hurts. Can't tell a lie. Ant space is an issue with White Palace. I think we just played on our Vic hand. See what we tank here. It sucks, but it's... it didn't stick it at 5. Oh, yeah, it changed now. Doesn't stick it at the cost anymore. Well, that's a great card to play there. That's just fucking dandy, isn't it? Hi, Herbie! Don't hurt my son. This is kind of bad in the Merlin. Oh, whatever. Bad at all. Oh my gosh, Onslaught Citadel can go middle now. How beautiful. I did want that. I can't tell a lie. Scary thing, man. I could have Skullmonger. There's a chance. Boom, boom, boom. Protect Vic from the thing middle. Ah, that's fine. They want to lock down middle right now by playing thing middle. I think we'll just win, I would imagine. I'm not really concerned with that. Because then they can't move shield and then they're just locked there. Okay, I think they're going to do one of two things. They are going to... They're going to kill the thing here with like a Shang or something. Or they're going to leave this lane. I only see those two options. I think our play is this. I don't know why they would ever win right against that filling. I'm just going to assume that they won't. Without like a Shang or something else. Don't do it to me. Okay. Really good call on this the thing play. Oh, they didn't even win, maybe? Maybe they did. Chill out, dude. That's how you get casserole, by the way. Is Moonstone mid and Rock left better? Probably on pure power, but I feel like that covered my bases a little bit more for in case they had like Enchantress or something like that. I think we were still winning. He was popping off pretty hard. It was a little scary. You just restarted playing Snap. What card packs you buy with your tokens? I don't know. Every situation's gonna be different.
Victory.
I did beat Nico twice with this off stream, so maybe they don't want the smoke, or maybe they're here. One of the two. Didn't feel like leaving. Fair. Well, thank you for that. As always, it's your choice. I never want to take an unfair advantage, so even if you see my starting hand, you know what I'm playing. Always feel free to stick around and play, but if you didn't feel like leaving, I completely understand that. Who are you a Patriot with? So stupid. It's even funnier to me for whatever reason. For the person asking about how should you best progress, Lauren Whatevs, who posts stuff on Marvel Snap Zone, will have the best information for you for just breaking down the exact best ways to use different things like that. Okay. This gets funky. I think we start here. It's really gonna depend on it's a really good Psylocke variant. How have I never seen this? This is beautiful, by the way. Is this the same Mr. Negative person that we played before and we got Machine World again? Because I'm pretty sure this is the same. All right. Good luck, I guess. I like afford to give them. I don't know. This sucks. I'm like filling my hand too much. Really need Misery. Really need Misery here. We know they have Shang. I guess we just do this. We need Misery, man. Misery gives us life. So if they can only play Jane here, then they draw 2 cards. 8 energy next turn. Jane, 2. Okay, so Flip Jane was one of their cards. They played negative on 4. They had a top deck on 5, 6, and then they just drew 2, so they have 3 negative cards. The problem is they have Shang, and the only way I think we get big enough to do anything is with Shang. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already have 10 cards on the field, which means Flip Gore is 26. Pretty much just wins any lane without contestation. Maybe they play it left, though. I'm coping. I'm coping. We're gonna cope our little hearts out, chat. Well played. They almost assuredly played Gore right and we lose.
I am Iron Man.
Hold up. Fuck off, man. Crazy close. A negative on 5? Ah, that's right, because they magicked on 4. They had flipped... Unflipped Gore, flipped Iron Man, flipped Sage. Super close. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get 3-minute ad break. If you want to see the ads, you can pay $6. Check see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. Negative 10's to win, unfortunately. Like a pretty good deck. Yeah, it was super, super close with how everything turned out middle. Really, really razor thin. I'm glad that you learned your lesson, Snap Nation, on turning off the... on turning off the one that adds cards to your hand. Yeah, the deck can work really well and really knock out some big power. I was still a little scared because I know you had Shang last time, if I am not mistaken. Maybe there was a different negative deck that had Shang. I'm guessing yours doesn't actually now that I'm looking at it. So I was maybe a little scared of Shang there, so maybe I could have buffed out a little more power. I don't think it would have mattered, though. Alright, I need a pee, so I'm going to go do that. Oy, oy, oy. Ooh, drops are not on. Drops don't exist. Drops are, we have no idea when drops are going to be. Drops could be at any point. The world has no clue when drops are. Very good location for us. Throw Hood over on the right. Maybe stack Black Swan right behind it. Shinderpuff. Asgard. We could just go Mysterio and a Squash here. Probably quite strong. Extra energy, eh? I don't know if I want to play this demon out. I guess I do. I'm kind of just telling them we are going to win middle. There's nothing you can do about it. I guess there's, they could turn it off. I guess there are things they could do about it. We would really love Misery, so it'd be really nice of them not to turn it off. Also, if they Shang, it would be insanely devastating. You're a rascal. Be worse. Misery me? No clue what's going to happen here, if I could be so honest with you. Maybe get some really big rocks. They play like a Viper left. We're kind of just cooked. It's a very big demon, though. Yeah, I'm scared they're going to clog us here. If they clog us here, we just lose. Maybe not, though. Tough. Ooh, interesting backup plan. Right on time, Misery. We have all been missing you. I think our goal... Can't play Patriot Misery. Fuck me. Alright. I was never beating that shit. Jesus Christ, dude. Really good setup. It kind of makes sense that that would have dropped like that. Holy cow, man. That was something else. Can't lie. Bro just straight up whooped my ass. Ain't nothing else I can say about that. Clog seems stronger in this meta. I don't think so. That wasn't even Clog. He just got an Acid Arrow from Kate. I don't know if Acid Arrow is any stronger than it normally has been. If you're playing Grand Arena a lot, it's very good in Grand Arena. No, those are just exclusive to that mode. None of those are balanced for just being cards. Ooh. Fully loaded up in this bitch. Chamo? It's very scary. Chamo usually only snaps when they're popping off. Rock. I want rock. I do have Patriot Moonstone. Maybe I do want rock. Yeah, actually, let's take rock. It's gonna suck if remember I played Grapple Arrow on the right? It is gonna suck if they have Killmonger. There's nothing I can do about it, really. Hopefully they play it early because of Acid Arrow. Like, I kind of have to just play my cards out to get Mockingbird and Squash cheaper. That's crazy. It's Killmonger must be coming. The worst hits. We'll at least protect next turn's cards from Killmonger. Okay, there it is. Juggler is going to be a threat here. Big threat is Jug. Can't do much against Juggler, right? Could also have a shit ton of discounts and be able to play 3 cards. Huge risk, but I think I have to take it. Actually just as good. It is.
Power must be controlled.
Wow, they were dead to like rock. They were dead to Demon Rock Middle. Wow. Demon Rock Middle +6 would have got him. I was hoping it would be something right or middle and then Surfer left was my hope, and I was hoping that like slamming everything left would kind of surprise them. I'm really surprised that they opened the door up to Demon Rock Middle, but maybe if I go Demon Rock Middle, can I never win left? Maybe that's the idea. If I go Demon Rock Middle, yeah, I would have been able to win left. Very interesting. I learned from this game. When Chamo snaps, retreat? Probably. Yeah, that's probably a good one. Oh, cool. So we'll get a shop code to get all the drops that we were going to get. So everyone else is good except for the streamers. You guys are all good, though. I'm just surprised it's not running Wiccan. I can't believe I've been losing so much rank. Like, I've been so consistently climbing off stream. I don't even feel like we're playing poorly at all. It's just one of those days, it feels like. We've had a ton of games that are just like lose to RNG. Just one of those days. I try not to dig too much into it. Looks a little weird. Well, we're going to try and rush out our hands. I think it's dope. Thank you. Okay. No longer have to rush out our hands, so became a little stupid. Got a second Mysterio, which is terrible. Do we use any of these Mysterios? Nightmare. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna have big, chonky cards. I guess Fake Mysterio is pretty good with Vic Hand. Until a lie there. Love a Nightmare deck, man. Love a Nightmare deck. Can you stop turning off the locations that I want? It's fucked up, man. The way the points work out right now is very, very frustrating. Go here. I had no fucking clue that that was going to gain 5. That's on me.
Hello, so happy.
Yeah, I was going to play Mockingbird, right? It would have won. Damn. I was going to play Mockingbird right to play around Infinop, and I was just like, well, if you could just win middle, why would we worry about that? But then I just completely missed that the War Machine did that. Huge misplay on my part. Gotta click the cards when you're facing Nightmare. Huge misplay. So yeah, I would have had +7 here. Would have just won no matter what. Rough. I was just scared if I was going to do that, then we can't win middle. And then if they had just played it left, then we lost. But I figured if we could win middle, then we couldn't lose. Rip. No, that one I should have had. I mean, I would have still lost to an Infinite that was crazy or something, right? Yeah, War Machine was Jessica Jones. Just a huge misplay. That one's 100% on me.
Opponent snapped.
She doesn't really have an effect. It doesn't really show it on the board. I'm getting clobbered tonight, man. At least I still feel like I'm learning. Like, even though we're losing quite a bit, I still feel like I'm getting an understanding of why we're winning or losing. Which is always really important. Gorgonlers, dude. Goddamn Gorgonlers. Rock. Oh, rock. Yes, energy. Cosmo doesn't matter. Having both these and be in Shang range is bad. Go middle. Yeah, I should have always expected Juggernaut on the Moonstone lane. Man, maybe I should have just set up there to do the Mysterio thing to not get fooled. I don't know if I was winning any lane anyway, though. I think that was probably just pure cope. That was just pure cope to stay for sure. You'd have to Scarlet, let the Mystiques. Monster Metropolis acts weird. I don't know. Monster Metropolis is a really weird location, if I remember correctly. Was it possible to always have perfect draw? It's insane. They didn't. It's impossible to always have perfect draw, as a matter of fact. Your brain does play tricks on you and makes you think that everyone else draws better than you, though. But overcoming that, I think, is a pretty important part of improving at the game. At least from my perspective. Aha! Very nice. Warriors! I'm out to play. Type shit. Y'all feeling me? Yeah, I thought so. A clever name. They're funky. I really love to low roll rocks. Yes, I love to low roll rocks. I really like to low roll rocks. I love to low roll rocks. Like my song? About low rolling rocks. The people are calling it a masterpiece. Who are the people, Binks? Bet you'd like to know. I bet you would like to know. What the fuck, man? What is this detritus? Are you gonna like shoot a million fucking gambit shots at me and make me sad? Yes, I have been Vening Value from Herbie. No, I do not think Merlin is better. I think if I had Merlin in this deck, I would have insane hand space issues at all times. Okay. It's mostly unimportant. That one's incredibly important. The hell, man? Fuck off, dude. The fuck? Boom, boom, boom. Zero, thank you for reminding me. I did kind of forget, but then when I put it on, I realized the zero hit the demon. I realized that I'm chilling. I guess they could like Odin left and then we get smashed. Yeah, I should be thinking about that happening, but I don't know. They have that, it's cool. We'll just take it on the nose, I suppose. Might not even win. He's Apocalypse. He's reborn. Is the thing is he's reborn. Even against all that, we still slammed 25 points left right in their face and casseroled them. So can't hate that too much. First time in a month you get to catch me do the strategy workouts. Yo, welcome in, Greenlight. Thanks for hanging out today. Glad you found your way over here. We got about a half hour of stream left, and then we are going to raid in the front of the show our Hickey to watch some sumo together, which should be a lot of fun. Streaming yet? Oh, he's streaming. He's playing Slay the Spire. I love Slay the Spire. Spire is a great game, man. Okay. If I remember correctly, Cinderpuff is a very similar deck. But, maybe isn't doing some of the bad card stuff that I'm doing. Potentially puts him at an advantage. Last time he played a 16 power Sasquatch on me, I was sad. we do this in a squash? Let's take the rock. They have Juggernaut or something like this. This plays around it. And then we could choose to throw a good card right or a big card if we need it right. I'm pretty sure opponent is going to play Sasquatch. Can you cut that shit out? Still gonna have some work to do left. They're definitely gonna play squash there. They have more clog, then I'm just gonna cry. Okay, it's one of my cards.
All systems go.
But that just doesn't win. They forget that I Patriot? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, my heart skipped a beat there, Chad. I'm telling you, man. That felt good, too, because they destroyed me last time we played. Oh, brother. GG's. I saw it at the Patriot, man. I was just like, why, dude? Why do you hate me? Is they also playing bad card? I just don't know why they would fill left there. I guess they knew that they wanted to play the thing and it was cost 5, so they wouldn't be able to play Mysterio thing that turn. I don't know, it just seemed like a big risk. Like a big risk, if you ask me. Thanos. Thanos usually runs tech cards. One of the best cards. I'm glad that that's gone, but it's a lot less important now that the Mockingbird's gone. I can't tell a lie there. Yeah, we'll Herbie. If I still had Mockingbird, I probably would want a Mysterio there. Also nice now knowing Mobius can't surprise us later. Doubler. We'll just take the rock. Rock could be a positive for us. Won't take the rock. That's fine. Pretty good. Don't need a snap. We need to see if they can get out of right. Okay. Not yet. So we'd still have a chance. If they couldn't get out of right, there's an argument. Like, if they could get out of right, then I probably would be like, okay, we're screwed. Get out of here. Simple as, brother. Binks, what's your plan? I don't have one. Just kind of playing cards. I'm hoping that I top deck Moonstone, I guess. Top decking Moonstone would be good. So we need them to play less than 2 ongoing cards. Then I think we have a chance. Could also say that this is enough and risk it. Save this for here. 13, 21. I'm going to say they don't play 2 ongoings. I think it's a better chance of winning. They could just play Blue Marvel and I feel like an idiot for sure. Or Spectrum, of course. Yeah. Damn, I would have won if I would have played the rock right. That's tough. Yeah, I did overdo it. I think I overdid it. I'm kind of surprised I guess they played Spectrum middle. I think I was just expecting Super Thanos. I think I was just so locked on expecting Super Thanos. I didn't think... what would happen if they didn't and that they wouldn't have to double up middle. Yeah, tough choice there. I should have. I think I made the wrong choice. I think that sacrificing would have been like 8 points left is worth it. Tough though. Arena would be a cool game mode to stick around. That won't happen. No one would play it. There weren't rewards. I think that that's also something like people would be excited to play or say they would be and then just wouldn't actually do. I feel like that happens a lot in card games. I would love to see it come back with different characters, though. I would love to see that come back with different characters. Super vouch for that idea. Let's get our early squash in. Yeah, different champions. I feel like it's a cool format. Jennifer Kale is scary. If they activate it, I'm going to assume that because they have a Professor X avatar, they're going to play Professor X on me. Very rude. Very rude. Just fulfill, don't think twice. Six energy. They could try and Galactus this year, but seems like a crazy idea. I guess they can't. Extra energy. Thank you. They are Galactus, like Hobgoblin middle is a threat right now. But then I could just misery it next turn, right? So it's not really that scary. Oh, wow. Okay. Ouch. Ah! Look at that one, dude. From the claws of my opponent. That's a nasty little deck, dude. Just trying to... Oh, God. This is crazy to survive this. Good thing they didn't have any cards that were afflicted. They were too busy giving me cards, man. Very large rocks. You can always squeak out some really crazy power. Like, that's why I really like... that's why I think Mole Man is really interesting. Like, I feel like people really have discounted him. Probably because his like champion spell isn't that good in arena. It's probably a big part of it. I think he's got a lot of potential. It's a fun card too. I mean, just like slamming giant rocks is quite fun, man. Can't tell a lie. Like Misery on curve, most likely. Actually, we might Demon Vic left. Not sure if I want a Demon or not, though. I don't think they could beat a Demon. Be shocked if they could, I guess. Hide the Vic so it doesn't die when we win this. Oh, okay. Never mind. Where your rocks, sir? If they already have like Cerebro Mystique, we're in trouble, but if they don't, they're in a lot of trouble. I stopped playing Snap, but still watching creators kind of feels weird good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think that content creation stuff gives you a way to enjoy the game if you're not actually enjoying spending your time doing it. Being fall asleep content, pretend to work type content, that kind of ish. Wow, they snap here, huh? I almost just don't believe that they have Cerebro Mystique. P3 deck? How'd you know? Okay, they did have Bass down. Regular Cerebro gets right to 19. We're already adding 4 with this. I'm just not going to believe that they have Mystique, I think. I get to calculate risk in a Subterranean game. I don't feel bad about it. Sucks to lose, but... it's a fair risk to take. Like, Subterranean game, it's very unoften that you have both your cards. They must have top decked that the turn that they snapped. They already had Mystique in hand, and then they found Cerebro afterwards. Just unfortunate. I don't mind that calculated risk at all. In a Subterranea game, the odds of them having both is much less than 50%. So I don't feel bad about that. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I took that snap as probably like a bluff snap or just trying to get me out of the game snap more than anything. So I don't mind that. Maybe I should have left on the Rock Top deck. Maybe that was probably it. I probably should have left on Rock Top deck. Because even if they just had Cerebro and it was Bastard, we were still in a lot of trouble. The non-created one. Don't give them any more information. I do like that our Vic hand and our Hawkeye now have matching borders. Very satisfying. Very rude. I do not want that in my hand, so I will not take one of those in my hand. Nice. Slightly annoying. too obvious to play it left. Oh my god. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Goda's Bite was actually very nice of them to give me, though. Hold. Brothers, hold. Yes, dude. Yes. Thank you for the Widow's Bite, brother. Couldn't have done it without you. Like widows make out with me type shit. I will say it's today's been one of those streams. I talk about these a lot because I feel like there are times where I'm winning all the time and I don't know how because I don't feel like I'm playing that well. There are times where I feel like I'm playing well, but the deck's not going super well. And those are always the weirdest ones because I feel like a lot of things end up kind of outside your control. It also gets very easy to start to fall into the excuses game for what's happening. I feel like I'm kind of in that mode a little bit right now. I'm trying not to make excuses for things. I'm trying to find the best lines to play. But we've taken a lot of really bad losses. And then sometimes we're doing well and we're playing well, and then that's when we're hype. And then sometimes we're playing poorly and doing poorly, and that's when we just try and learn. That's when we sit down and we say, this is a learning opportunity. Every time we lose, it's a sniper? Hell yeah, dude. It's based. Love it. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've had a gladiator not kill my card, man. Makes me sad. I'm going all in to win right. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. They can't play Negasonic. I'm just playing it all. I don't give a shit. Is this 16, 22? Fuck you, beat it. Maybe they will. Good counter. Can't deny that one. That does work. Does work. Let's not forget. Just that, I'm afraid. It's just gonna be that. It should be just this, right? Killmonger also notably not a real card. Didn't activate. Man, that's really frustrating. I would just leave though. They have Killmonger for sure. Honestly, that got me to not cope stay, so might have been just a pure positive. But if they don't have Killmonger, they're cooked. So maybe we get a tie. We don't.
Escaped.
Why leave? There's a card in the game, African Rainbow. It's called Killmonger. It kills all of your 1-drops. It's very scary. Very scary. And if they played that, then I would, all of my power that I would have, I would no longer have. The most straightforward way I could explain that. Skillmongerler. They do call him the Skillmongerler. It's been known. Okay. Sinister kind of sucks. But we'll try and get fully loaded up in this bitch. It's a good card, man.
Opponent snapped.
Is there even really a reason to stick around? I don't know. I'm having fun. If Killmonger were cooked, probably, but
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
killed your boy, man. Got some big rocks. Think that they play Elixir for 20 points? Probably.
Wakanda forever.
You're telling me there's Wakanda in this forever? Guys think good bit. I'm gonna take 2 of those. 2 of what? 2 Super Phoenix Forces? I have no idea. No idea why they wouldn't want 2 Super Phoenix Forces. This game. Maybe they wanted non-priority to escape Shang. Be actually probably the correct answer. So they're playing it right to force non-priority so that they skip on Shang, which is a very, very good play, to be honest with you. You're not super out of the ballpark with Shang anymore. Actually, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It is kind of weird, actually, because like Shang still probably beats you most of the time, right? If you don't have a way to block it.
Yo, Binks. Never played Slay the Spire, to be clear. Fair, fair. Hello. I have you up on the other screen. I could message you there. I'll raid you soon. Want to finish this run while I take a quick break and then we jump in. Sure. Yeah, whatever your
Okay, cool. We're gonna send you over to Arhiki soon. I don't know what else he was gonna say, but I heard a sure. That's all I had to hear. Okay, against an Arishem opponent. I'm gonna snap here. We should play Herbie instead. Play it middle too. Rude! I did buff my Sasquatch out of Shang range though. The double? Sure. Maybe we win eternity range. We don't. What the hell, man? Cool, Herbie, you tried. Tactical backflip. We're running out of space, man. Right, you give me a rock. Bet you didn't think you were gonna give me a rock, did ya? Alright, sick. Arhiki answered me on chat. Super based. Maybe you heard me say that I didn't hear him. I ain't got any targets, man. No target Andrew over here. They're calling him Targetless Larry in the streets. I'll play Killmonger, man. Embarrassing. GG's.
Victory.
All right, final stats were bad for the deck. Again, though, it felt like we were playing well, and it felt like the deck was in good positions a lot. Maybe not the perfect meta for it right now. But I mean, this deck just does a lot of really cool things. Very, very fun deck at the absolute least. But I do really think that there's something here. I think that if I did another session, this would... I think if I did like 10 sessions, this would maybe be on the low couple. What would be my guess, based on some of the RNG that we had earlier and just some of the weird matchup type things that we faced. But overall, I feel like we played really, really well there. And again, I had a ton of fun. It was really cool. What we're going to do is we're going to raid you over to R. Hickey. Maybe I'll jump in and play some Slay the Spire with him at the end. But then we're going to jump on together and watch some sumo. So he's playing Slay the Spire right now. So I'll jump in Disky maybe 5 minutes. So wait for me over there. I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to jump in over there with R. Hickey. Tomorrow, new card coming out, middle of the day, and then we'll have another DGen Hour stream. But I will see you over in R. Hickey stream in like 5 minutes. Have a good time. Peace.
I'm telling him the truth here. Yo, Binks, my guy. Thank you for shouting out, Binks. Binks with the massive raid. How is the stream? What's going on? Thank you so much. If you guys don't know, Binks and I are going to be watching sumo wrestling. We're going to be watching the end of the Grand Sumo Tournament. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the name of it. I'll jump in like 5 and we can win this run co-op and then jump on Sumo Live. We can easily win this run on co-op. I've actually never played the game co-op, but I'm down. I'm down. That is the name. Okay. Yo, Rel, thank you for the follow. Also, Binks, thank you so much for the raid, bro. I really appreciate you. I really do. Days 12 to 15. Let's go. But yeah, we can. Yeah, I mean, we could finish this. Actually, the Nagoyo. No, there's no way I pronounced that right. There's no shot I just pronounced that right. Wait, did I take Dead Branch? Should I have taken Dead Branch? It's fine. It's fine. I think personally PC is the best because you can add mods and stuff like that. But honestly, I played the game. I played a very large portion of the game on the Xbox, so it's not really bad on any platform, to be completely honest. But yeah, I would say like PC is probably the best because they have mods, which gives it a lot more replayability. I took another cool-headed. Could we have any more cool-headeds? Like, I don't know. And makes it Hollow Knight. True. If you don't know, I have the YouTube channel. And that I 100% understood, yes. I have the YouTube channel, so go check it out. I posted a bunch of stuff about the game on there as well. Because I'm just used to board gaming and I take the... It's complete... Well, I actually don't have an Apple, but it's completely fine to use on Android. Obviously not exactly the same, but I've never had a problem with it on Android, so I would say it's probably fine. I don't know why I reinforced, why I used overclock like I had a turbo in my deck somewhere, because I did not. I most definitely did not. But it's not a tablet? Okay, okay. Yeah, on Android it's pretty damn good. Chill does not help us. Android it's for sure good, but I have a hard time believing it would be any different on Apple. You know what I mean? Oh, I did see Fantastic Four. I did. I thought it was fantastic. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I thought it was really good, to be honest. Like, I think they did a fantastic job.
Oh shit, I'm still streaming.
iPad is the most used device.